After about 3 years, the Ioniq 5, well, got a little bit of a refresh. This is the brand new 2025 Ioniq 5 all-wheel drive with the ultimate package. My name is Jimmy. Let me show you just a few of these updates. On the front end, it looks very similar, but the front bumper has been slightly redesigned. On the side, the biggest notable change are the 19-inch wheels instead of the 20s you had in the past. You definitely get a little bit more range because of that. You still get the pop-out door handles. And then around back, two noteworthy changes. One, the rear bumper, and two, the addition of the rear wiper. This is something that a lot of people have been asking for, and Hyundai, they listened to their consumers and, well, added it onto the Ioniq 5. So depending on your climate, this is definitely a noteworthy upgrade. Inside the trunk, we still get 26 cubic feet of space, no changes there. And of course, the rear seats, they can push forward if you have something a little bit larger. You have a little bit of underfloor storage, but not too much, thanks to the subwoofer in the center. Getting into the back is not a problem, but you do have to watch your head just a little bit. Headroom in the back is plentiful. Legroom is pretty good. My feet go underneath the front seats and plenty of knee room with the front seat adjusted to me at 5'11". I mean, the rear seats, if I wanted to, I can push them forward to have a little bit more cargo space in the back, or if I just want to separate from other passengers a little bit. I have USB-C ports in the center, heated seats on the side, window shades, and even vents on the side so that it keeps you nice and cool without just blowing directly at your knees. If you're carrying kiddos in here, you won't have any issues neither. The Ioniq 5 is plenty large for child seats. No matter if it's forward facing or rear facing, you should have plenty of space in here. But let's move up front. The front seats have plenty of support. The bolsters on the side are nice and large to keep you in your seat itself. They're heated as well as cooled on this utmost trim. You also get a lounge mode where you're able to press one button on the side, it tilts back, puts the ottoman up so you can be nice and comfortable while you're charging the vehicle. In front, it is an updated steering wheel here as well. You get this textured airbag with lights in the center. You got your drive mode on the bottom left here. You got some buttons. It's a decently nice grip as well. And behind that, you get a full digital cluster. It's decently customizable. Instead of the white frame that you had on the previous generation, this is now all blacked out, and it definitely matches the interior a little bit better here. Above, you have your heads-up display, and of course, your main infotainment has been updated as well. Now you get wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. It's running on the latest Hyundai software, which means you have over-the-air updates as well. It definitely is an improvement. The overall menu system is still very similar, so you wouldn't have any troubles getting into this vehicle and utilizing that. What's nice is they added a few more buttons below and this tuning knob onto the right here. The climate control is nicely built in. I mean, yes, it's not physical buttons, but everything that you need is accessible, which is definitely nice. Speaking of accessible, the center console. Another big update. You now have your heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, the button to activate your 360 camera. All that is right here in the center with an elevated wireless charger for your phone. This is a nice upgrade, and just like before, you can slide this fore and aft so that you can, well, have better access to your devices or have better access to your armrest. And you can still fold the armrest up and have a large space in the center for whatever else you need to carry. You still got plenty of USB-C ports. There's two in the center here, but the one that you're going to be using for data, so like if you're using wired CarPlay or Android Auto, that's still up in the front. So you still kind of have your phone a little bit further away than you might like. But the overall cabin is still actually quite nice. Material is good. You got stitching on the side. Yes, that's injected molded. It's not real stitching, but there's no real complaints in here. It's just an open and airy cabin. Let's move on to the powertrain. Another big update is the battery. Now you get an 84 kilowatt hour battery from the 77.4 that you had previously. It's still built on the 800 volt architecture, which means you get faster charging than most electric vehicles out there. This dual motor variant gets you 320 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque. And with the new battery, you should get more range. About 500 kilometers is what it's estimating. But the dash, it's saying like I can go 620 kilometers. Of course, being an EV, that is only an estimation. There's a lot of variables on that. But what's nice is you can go further now. You don't have to worry as much. And there's still plenty of power. Put the foot down and yeah, there's plenty of get up and go. It is an electric vehicle after all. That is nothing new. And nothing new is the ride. It's so good. It's nice and soft. It's exactly what you want in an SUV like this, if you can call it an SUV. But what's nice is just, well, it's so composed. When going over bumps and whatnot, it's not jarring. Some other electric vehicles, just because of the weight of the vehicle, it's just a lot more bouncy than you want it to be. This, you don't feel that. It's soft, it's supple, it soaks up the bumps. It just makes for a better experience overall. And you're not losing out on, the lower center of gravity or the fact that it's fun to drive or anything like that. It's still a very fun vehicle to drive. In the corner, you push it a little bit, you turn in, you can feel the back end kind of rotate. And there is a bigger motor in the rear, so it can help you rotate in some scenarios. Not that you really would, because, let's be honest, not the type of vehicle for it. However, if you want, you can get that Ioniq 5N, and personally, that is definitely a worthwhile upgrade. The additional power, that Ioniq 5N, I had a lot of fun on the track with it. I was able to get that back end around. It just made me smile from ear to ear. It's definitely not a traditional EV experience. No overheating issues, no battery pack warnings, nothing. It just was fun through and through. However, I want to bring some of that into the regular Ioniq 5. Now, I'm not saying this isn't fun. It is, but you have to push it a little bit. I want fun on city streets. I want paddles to control, a fake gear shift. I know the whole fake Ioniq 5N sounds, not everyone loves it, but you know what? It adds a little bit of that comedic value into the vehicle. It just makes it a little bit more fun. Who doesn't want a little bit more fun? And putting those, fake gear shifts, I think it'll be kind of cool. You may not want that additional power. Maybe like an Ioniq 5N line, where you get N-type things on, the standard powertrain. That would be quite cool. But back to this. You got the highway driving assist 2 now, so on the highway, you can basically be hands-off driving. It has a little sensor right in front of me to look at my eyes to make sure my eyes are still on the road. And you can make those longer journeys now with the bigger battery pack. And it's just a nice vehicle. That's what it is. It's not something that you have to worry too much about. There's no political thing behind the brand that you have to worry about like some others. This is just, it's just a solid vehicle. That's what the Ioniq 5 is. If I have to find one fault, maybe it's the wheelbase. With this extra long wheelbase, sure, it makes the ride more comfortable, but it also makes a turning radius a little bit wider than you might expect. Aspect here, about 66,000 Canadian dollars. I think it's priced just in line with other EVs. I don't think it needs to be any lower than that to be any more attractive. It's very attractive the way that it sits right now, the way that it looks, the way that it drives. It's a complete package of what you need in a vehicle. It really is. I just wish for a little bit more fun. Stupid fun. So, Hyundai, make an Ioniq 5 N-line. Give me a call, because I want paddles that simulates gear shifts. I mean, the technology is there. Just But that's really it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Ioniq 5. Is this perfect? Would you want to get an EV6 instead? Or do you rather have a sedan like the Ioniq 6? Comment down below, but I'll see you next time. Take care.